Carndonagh Woods, a semi-natural habitat of oak, holly, birch and so much more. These woodlands give us a little glimpse into Ireland's past, what so much of the island of Ireland looked like once upon a time. They hold a huge amount of biological diversity, from all of the different creatures that live in the leaf litter, right up through the shrub layers and high up into the canopy, where specialist moths and butterflies dwell. The trees themselves are the ultimate solar panels. They've been harnessing the sun's energy for millions of years, using the green chlorophyll that's in the leaves to break down the carbon from the oxygen and keep the carbon, store it inside, releasing the oxygen for us, cleaning our air, keeping us cool yet warm. Sometimes these kind of woodlands are known as Atlantic rainforests, as the large variety of moss species and the depth of moss that grows in there shows. These woods are well adapted to our abundant rainfall. But the moss itself is a seed bank for a variety of different plants and all sorts of smaller creatures. The lovely shamrock-shaped wood sorrel, a woodland specialist that flowers in early spring, hanging on to its bed of moss. The understory has its own specialists, like ivy and honeysuckle, using the trunks of the larger trees to reach up for light, and holly, evergreen, ever ready for that dappled sunlight that breaks through from the canopy high above, waiting for its opportunity, and planted there by a passing bird that had eaten its attractive red berries. This space underneath the trees is shared with many species of fern, like this polypody, which will only grow on the trunks and limbs of trees. Ferns that have evolved before dinosaurs roamed the earth, are specialists of shady places, and are able to harness whatever little light comes through. The hard fern, such a characteristic plant of Irish woodlands. But where there is life, there is also decay. The many billions of leaves that will fall this autumn and every autumn in this one forest alone have all to be recycled by the large variety of creatures that dwell in the mud below. From worms to millipedes to all sorts of microscopic little animals, they can break down even the hardest of wood, releasing its nutrients for the next generation of plants. And in so doing, providing shelter for bumblebees and many other insects that live in the woods. The west end of Carndonagh Woods sees more hazel. Light is allowed in through the gaps in the oak tree, which allows for different types of plants to grow, more variety of grasses and other flowering plants, providing yet more habitat, yet more homes for a diversity of animals and larger bird species that enjoy this space. Trees help us in so many different ways, from cleaning our air to storing carbon and as flood control, one large oak tree drinking up to 80 litres of water a day. But these habitats need our help. Carndonagh Woods is but a small scrap. Uplands behind, urban habitat in front. But with our help, with linking up tree lines, hedgerows, and small patches of woodland, we can add to this habitat, and we can add to the biodiversity of the whole region, for nature's benefit and for our own.